New York Post sports columnist Steve Serby, well, he is in playoff form with the NFL playoffs in the divisional round. This week, Steve caught up with Niners safety Talanoa Hufanga, and now let's catch up with Steve about his latest Q&A. Steve, how's it going?
It's doing good. You pronounced that perfectly. Talanoa Hufanga. Very nice.
I try, man. I try to be right. You don't want to mess up people's names. That's never what you want to do. Steve, Hufanga is of Tongan descent. How has his culture and upbringing influenced his football career?
Well, he refers to himself as the Tongan Tiger, even though there are no tigers on the island of Tonga. But his father grew up on dirt floors in Tonga, and that had a tremendous impact on him. He is driven and has been driven since the third grade when he started playing football to be an NFL player. And he wrote assignments to teachers saying he wanted to be an NFL player, and he overcame shoulder surgeries to become an NFL player. And I think that experience, watching his father grow up or hearing about how his father grew up, molded him and drove him never to be complacent.
Never complacent. And that gets into how he's playing in the league right now, Steve. Just 2 seasons into the NFL, Hufanga is already one of the best safeties in the game. What does he think about his defensive impact and how good the Niners D could be?
Well, he prides himself on being instinctive, and he's a Pro Bowler in his second season, which is amazing for a 5th-round draft choice. He look at the guys he's playing with. Fred Warner, who he calls a vocal beast, Nick Bosa, silent assassin, and then he's got to play, he in practice, Deebo Samuel, who is unstoppable, who has a mentality everybody wants to have. Christian McCaffrey, so versatile. George Kittle, such a threat. Blocking, catching, receiving, and whatever we want to do, Kittle does it, and Hufanga gets to guard him in practice. So, and D'Amico Ryans, let's not forget about him, who is an elite defensive coordinator, who will be a head coach sooner rather than later. And then Mr. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, who's very relevant right now. The 49ers love him. Hufanga told me the guy is unflappable, and what he loves about his defense, he calls, like I said, Warner a vocal beast, but the 49ers talk with their pads. Their tape is their trash talk, running to the ball, swarming the ball carrier. And that's why the Cowboys will be in big trouble today. And you can count, I believe, on Dak Prescott being forced to win the game for the Cowboys, and I don't think it's going to happen. And I'm still recovering from that Giant Eagle game last night.
Yes, we're still recovering from the great Saturday, and we will see on Sunday if Hufanga and the Niners today can get it done. We shall see. Steve, that was a great
I think
Q&A.
they will. I believe the Niners are going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was your Super Bowl pick. You had them as a Super Bowl pick, so you're sticking with it. We'll see if they can get it done today. And it was a great Q&A. Everybody check that out, NewYorkPost.com, where you can see Steve's Q&A, and he's got the alert going on in the background, which just means time for you to go read that article.
And when the season's over, you and me should go to the island of Tonga just to check it out.
I'm good. As long as there's no tigers there, we're good. We're good with that. We should go check that out. That's Steve Serby. Steve, thank you for the time. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Dex.